In this lesson, we're going to create our player's state script to allow us to use player logic to detect things such as if our player has a weapon, if he can collect an item, and also what his health information is at. So this is really where we want to think about what can our character do, what states can he be in, and what variables do we need to create to allow us to think logically about what's going on with our player in our game. This is going to open up a lot of doors for WrapTuck here, so let's get started. So let's start out and go down and create a new C# script. I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to call this one PlayerState. Alrighty, perfect. So let's go to our WrapTuck character and we're going to apply this script to him. And now we have our script applied to WrapTuck. Let's open it up and get started. Alright, so we have MonoDevelop opened up now and our PlayerState script activated. Alrighty, and let's do some quick old restructuring here. So once again, this script is specifically to tell Unity what our player can do and what state he's in. We're going to go ahead and create a bunch of variables, and these variables we just kind of have to think about what can our character do, and then we need to create that option for him. First of all, I'm going to say public bool has dagger. He's going to need to collect that dagger object. So let's go ahead and create that. I'm going to tab over and I'm going to say false. He's going to start the game with no dagger object until we find it and collect it, right? So that one's all done. And now let's go public bool. What else can our character do? He can collect a key. So let's say has key. And currently he will not have a key when we start the game. So really we're just going ahead right now. We're just creating all the options for our character. And let's see, public bool, and let's go is critical, and we're going to set that to false. There we go. And let me just there we go, is critical. And what that's going to be is that's going to be when he only has one time he can get hit left, when his health is at the minimum to be alive at this point. And then we're going to use this variable to say if his health is critical, then launch a health power up in the game wherever our character is, make it fall down from the sky like a magical gift, and have WrapTuck need to collect this item to restore his health. So that's what that's for. And now I'm just going to paste public bool. I'm going to say is, the next step is dead. And when we have this dead become true in our game, then we're going to have to just restart our level, which we'll get into in a few more lessons here. And now, what else do we have? We need to say, of course, he can collect the dagger. We have this if he has it, but we need to tell Unity if he can collect the dagger or not, because I don't want him to be able to collect the dagger when he's not in the right position, when the game state's not in the right timing of the game. So we're going to see how this is all going to work in the future here as well. So it's really important to have all these variables thought out before. You're pretty much just planning what kind of dots you need to connect within your game. So let's go bool can collect dagger. Let's tab out here. I'm going to say false. Everything's pretty much false right now. Public bool, and he has that key to collect. We're going to say can collect key. Alrighty, false as well. And when we start the game, he does not have a dagger, he does not have a key, his health is not critical, he is not dead, and he cannot collect a dagger right away, and he cannot collect a key right away. These are all things you unlock as you play through the game. So there's all of those variables. I'm going to go up here, I'm going to create a comment, going to say our player state variables. And you can go ahead and make as many comments as you need here to help yourself when you reference this script. Okay, so I'm going to save again, and what else do we need to do here? We need to go ahead and create our health variable, and we're going to start our health system in this lesson here very quickly. We're just creating the first stages of all these variables, and then in the next lesson we're going to go ahead and finish the whole health system. But the first step of this is actually extremely easy. All we need to do is let's create a variable, public int, integer number, and I'm going to say player health. Just like so. And now, what do we need to do? We need to assign this an integer number to set his health full when we first start the game. So what I want to do is, for the health system, is I want our character to start out full, and I'm going to say 3. I want his health to be able to be hit 3 times before he dies, or 2 times before he becomes in critical health and we launch the power up. So I'm going to start him out at full, and every time when we're in danger mode and we get hit by that axe, what we want to do is we want to have that trigger his player health to be subtracted by 1. So that's how our health system is going to work. But in this lesson right now, I'm just going to quickly comment this out and say WrapTucks health limit. Alright, so I want him to start out with being able to be hit 3 times in our game. Alright, so there's our health variable all set up and ready to go now as well. I'm going to call this lesson done for now. All I wanted to cover in this lesson is to get you thinking about how you can go ahead and think about your player states, what your player can do, and how you can create variables upon that to give Unity ideas about what state your player's in. So in the next lesson, we're going to move on and we're going to go ahead and finish off this health system. And quickly, just before I end this lesson off, I'm going to minimize this, and now I'm going to look at this player state script. Give it a second to update. There we go. And move down. So now you see Unity can see what's going on. If our player has the dagger, it would check on. If our player has a key, we can check on. If his health is critical, this will be on. If he's dead, this will go on and set our game to restart. If he can collect the dagger, we'll see that he can, so Unity now knows. And we can see our player health is at 3, which is at full health right now. So this is really cool. I remember the first time when I was looking at this myself, I felt like, wow, I have all these cheat codes here. I can say he's got a dagger. You know, you can really get behind the scenes of a game with seeing this in Unity. It's really cool. So in the next lesson, like I said, we're going to move on and finish this health system. So I'll see you there.